Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. It has been hard times for the home team trying to end this losing streak. Can they do it tonight? Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Red Wings take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. How did he stop that one?
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice.
Addison's visibly uncomfortable out on the ice. He's trying to get through this shift here and get himself some treatment at the bench.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second. Addison's not going to be able to stay in the game here. He's gone over the bench and into the tunnel where he's limping his way back to the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible from the medical staff. Grabs the puck. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Here's a chance, a 2-on-0. She scores! And did she come with a rocket pack?
Such a great skater. She gets a little bit of room, and it seems like each stride, she's pulling away from whoever's chasing her. Into the clear, no mistake, and it's on the board. She gets a little bit out in front of the pack, and then she turns the wheels on. They can't catch her, and her zone ability is that now she's got enough room to figure out what to do on the breakaway, and she doesn't miss.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass.
That's no surprise. I mean, after that hit that he took earlier in the shift, slowly working his way to the bench to get some help from the trainer.
Here they come on the attack. Pushes it across to Rose. Drives it to the crease. Scores! Gets the friendly bounce.
Happens so quickly, you beat the goalie, you know it's in, except lots of times it won't. This one bounces his way. A couple goals in right around a minute and 50 seconds.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down.
More than half the period left to play. The Red Wings have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Detroit's won it. The Red Wings played along the wing. Makes the save with the foot. Middleton's got it in the defensive end. Takes it in front. Hammers a shot. He scores. That's 3, Ray.
Yeah, just haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal at all here. Once they got that first one, they kept pushing away. Now they've got 3. Got to be a sickening feeling for the goalie, right? He's looking for the puck. He doesn't hear it hit anything, and you know it's probably behind you. The noise will tell you that it's in your net.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Red Wings win the faceoff. Here we go, odd man rush. Stopped by the goaltender. Hammers it. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Hammers him in the open ice.
Sometimes, James, you can just see it coming. There's nowhere for the puck carrier to go.
And a nice save there as play continues. And scores!
James, how many timeouts can you have? Because they need one now. They needed one before. And the way this is going, they're going to need one in a few minutes.
Or they could use the ghost of Roger Nielsen to wave that white towel.
Well, I can tell you he's jacked about this, James. I mean, he gets to tee it up, walk into it, and basically shoot it as hard as he can. The goalie's just coming out trying to cut the angle and hope it hits him. But it beats him clean, and it's in the net.
Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Makes a move in front. Puck scooped up by Donskoy. The Red Wings have it in the offensive end. And a strong effort on that play. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Grips it and rips it. Huge stop by Gustafson. Misses.
Yep. Get it on the net.
They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gustafson.
That's flat-out reaction, James. That puck is coming at the goaltender from the low slot. There's not much time to think. Position, reflexes, save.
Burton's a steady defender who's known to join the rush.
Rose is quick on the draw. Here he is, takes the shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. Scores! Oh, man, it is pad the stats night at one end of the ice, and I think the fans here, Ray, have about had enough.
Well, if you're not sure, just listen for the next 10 seconds. Man, they are all over the home club here. It's been a rotten night, and they're not going to be shy anymore about letting the players know what they think.
Here in the back half of this period, the Red Wings have made this a thrashing with their latest goal. Puck sent over to chase on. Oh, that was like a car crash.
Oh, that was such a big hit, James, that solidly planted. He's just struggling back to the bench. Who wants to get his wing back?
Thunderous hit. Oh, my.
Now, that one hurt me over here. That is an enormous hit. He closed the gap in a hurry.
Denied by the goaltender.
Stoner's back in the play after getting a new stick at the bench.
Tremendous hit against the wall.
Yeah, unless you're the guy carrying the puck. Man, that's gotta hurt.
Everybody loved it but him. And now he angles it across to Trouba. They've got a 3-on-1. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Now a quick pass to Kaprizov. Devastating hit on the play.
James, sometimes you can hear the hit. That one, you felt it.
Oh, just a little too much air on that one.
You shoot it from that distance, James. You're shooting for a rebound. You might think you've got a scoring chance, but get it on the net. Goalie makes a save. Your guys are going to pile in there for the rebound. Carrier's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. Taken by Sider. There's it on net. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Protects the puck around all sorts of danger.
I'm sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit as the play continues. Hey, James, we got to get another look at that. He's pretty rattled here. Looks like he took a pretty big hit.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Red Wings came to play, and boy, did they ever, leading 5-0. Detroit's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And he shut the door on that last play. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And that shot dies in traffic. Fires it on net. Pushes it across to Spurgeon. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories, and you can call us right now for details.
Heinen's absence will continue for the rest of the evening. He's just been ruled out by the training staff.
Thanks, Ray. We'll see how this impacts the game now going forward. Great start for one side, disaster for the other. What does period number 2 offer? Let's find out as we're underway here. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Detroit's got a 5-0 lead. That's right, 5-zip is where we sit. Rose has won the face-off.
Oh, his stick craters on him. So disappointing.
There's $300 he won't get back.
He's not paying anyway.
Here's a short pass to Brodin. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit. Play is called for offside.
Brodin's not anywhere close to 100% as he finishes this shift. He was banged up during it, and he tried to make sure he got to the end of the shift.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. A centering chance! Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Detroit's got it, and they're on the attack. Misses that one off target.
He wants to deliver this puck quickly, James, and I know what he's thinking. It's got to be a perfect shot. It doesn't. Just think of how many goals go right through the goalie.
Scores! And she notches the hat trick on the road. And listen to this place silence itself.
She was so confident that chance came to her, you can tell. It's one of those nights where the puck's going your way. It goes in the net, and it is so satisfying to hear nothing.
Detroit's opposition can't be feeling too good tonight about now, Ray.
No, they're looking at the clock and hoping they go to straight time, and this thing can end in a hurry.
Puck picked up by Domi. Here's a collision with some authority.
That was such a... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
And a strong physical collision on the play there. Let's see what the officials are calling. Knight's going off for boarding. Minnesota's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Power play and penalty kill go a long way to determining what your team's going to be like. This is the power play's first chance. We'll see if they can get on the board.
Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Sandwiched along the boards.
That is a perfectly delivered hit. Rammed him.
Here's a breakaway. The save.
He sold that move hard.
And they score shorthanded.
You go into this penalty trying to keep the game level. Now you get a bonus, that shorthanded goal. I think the goalie reads this pretty quickly. He just can't get over there quick enough. Outstanding move to recognize there's room to wrap this in.
The Red Wings have now extended the lead yet again, and they show no signs of letting up here.
No, now they're having some fun here. This is like a scoring practice for them.
Moves it up through the middle from the right. Long reach breaks up the momentum. He got all of that one. Handles the puck. Oh, devastating hit.
I'm telling you, James, sometimes you think you've got more room, and you have none. He ran out of track right there.
And he slides it quickly to Donskoy.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Detroit's won the draw. Oh, excellent play and goal there.
Oh, well done by the goaltender here, James. He makes the save, but he deflects it away at the same time.
Stays with it. Oh, and it's just wide of the net, no play on.
He's going to shake his head when he sees this because he's in as good a scoring spot as you're going to get to all night. And he just misses the net.
Oh, what a stick save, and it stays out.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Goes right to the crease. Scores! That's 49 on the year.
Zero chance that he's not been thinking about 50 goals for the last 2 weeks. Now he's really got a chance. Man, I'm watching that replay, James. You didn't really have time to call his name before that puck's on and off the stick from the low slot.
Detroit's offense is showing no signs of letting up in the second.
I've never liked when a team takes their foot off the gas pedal. If it's your night, go score. Go feel good about yourself. It's been an amazing season for him with 49 goals already. But 49 sure doesn't look like 50. One more and you're in this exclusive club.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. They score! Another short-handed goal!
One is impressive. Multiple is just remarkable in the same game. You want to use the player in front of the net as a screen if you can. This time it's just about perfect. I don't think the goaltender ever picks it up.
Detroit's offense firing on all cylinders tonight. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, they're going to have to change the netting in that other goal. Man, they are firing the puck in there at will.
It's getting frayed. Big hit. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! You might say she's on a heater now with her second of the night, Ray.
Well, she was saying before the game she felt that there was some good things starting to happen for her. One goal's great. Two is way better. And she's got them both.
Detroit's quickly filling up the highlight reel shows for later this evening, Ray.
They are, even though it's in the second period still, they have scored almost at will tonight.
Can't make it work. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Down the right side and into the zone. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net. He does this all the time. I'm not even surprised anymore. That puck is delivered fast, crisp, and it's flat. Easy pass to handle.
The Red Wings have reminded me of that old cliche here, Ray. When you're hot, you're hot.
It's a point night now. Everybody looking for points and goals as they are just clearly the better team tonight.
Violent collision.
He moved in quickly. If you go at that pace, you take away all the available ice.
Quick pass to Raymond. Scores! That's two times.
Now he's having one of those nights, James. The puck's just following him around. You get a chance to score. You don't miss on nights like this. A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
Detroit's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster. They played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
She's such a dangerous penalty killer. Had the shorthanded goal earlier, but now she's got to sit and watch.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
You can't doubt yourself on this power play. I mean, I know they gave up the shorthanded goal earlier, James, but you can't start questioning whether you can be an effective power play.
Grabbed along the board by Spurgeon. Moves it quickly over to Chason. Moves the puck. Handles the pass. Gets it out of his own end. Eller's got it along the wing. Takes a shot. And Voorhees has the puck, and he'll wait for the faceoff.
I think that's a pretty heady play. There's been a little bit of scramble around him, and he jumps on it. They can get reorganized.
Rose and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Devils taking it from his own end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Moves it to Benny. Hammers him with a big hit.
Well, he got right into him. Solid hit.
Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Gives him a choke with that hit. Hits an on-man rush. 2-on-1. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. What a stop right there. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Erickson X holding the puck.
Man, James, sorry, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the defender step right into that hit.
Made the stop on the play. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Oh, fantastic goal.
Good work by the shooter here to get into position. This turns into a bang-bang play. Pass, one-timer right from the top of the crease.
The Red Wings seem to be turning this into a pad-the-stat night.
Those are always fun. I mean, if you're on this side of it.
Yes,
if you're on the other side, no fun allowed.
And still lots of time here in the second period.
Sorry, James, that sounded big. I have to tell you, that was a large hit.
Oh, thunderclap! It knocks him off the puck. And he serves it across to Albert. Here's a blast. Big-time stop. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Quick shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Just wide. Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back at even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
I certainly didn't like much about that power play. The short-handed goal, of course, is the exclamation point.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And now it's grabbed by Brodin. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Oh, great save right there on the play. Puck grabbed by Kane. They score!
I'd say that's a pretty effective screen. You can see by the goaltender reacting, James, he doesn't really pick it up. He's trying to guess at it where the puck might be.
The Red Wings have added yet another marker, and their fans are loving every minute of this.
It's been domination, and now we're still in the second period. They've had the puck the whole time. They've done pretty much anything they've wanted to. This has not been a fair fight.
And a good save on the play as action continues.
Wow. Hey, James, let's get a circle back to that last hit. That was an enormous contact.
Drives to the paint. Skate save.
Rose gets off a really good shot here. I didn't even think this shot was possible. Super impressive that after the stumble, she doesn't give up on the play.
Scores! The captain delivers!
She's so good around the net. I mean, that's the reason she leads her team in scoring, right? Chance on her stick, more often than not, it's in the back of the net.
The Red Wings are putting on an impressive offensive display tonight here late in this second period.
What's always funny to me about this is you talk to the coaches before the game and they tell you, oh, I'm not so sure about our team. And then they come out and play like this.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here's the chance in front. Oh, and she whiffs on the play. Scores! And that's the hat trick.
To get it done on the road is a really special accomplishment. You're dealing with checkers, you're dealing with the line matchup, and it doesn't matter where you are. 3 is a great night.
The Red Wings are almost making their opponents beg for the end of this second period, Ray.
I'll tell you what those two locker rooms are going to be like, James. I've been in both of them. The one that's way ahead, it is a giggle fest. Everyone's having a good time. The other one, you can hear a pin drop from anywhere in that room.
I'll take the giggles. And he regains control of the puck. Turns him away! And now he tries to get it across to Donskoy. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Albert's won the draw here in the open ice. Detroit's on the attack. Denies him on the play.
He drops that shoulder and drives the net with such great speed. It's tough for the defenseman to deny him, but the goalie makes the save.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. With play underway here in this, scores! And looky, guess who, Razor? She's at it again.
Oh, she's got to be laughing inside. I mean, every time the puck bounces, it comes right to her. And then she never misses. What a night. She doesn't mess around here. Close to the net, that requires the one-timer. The pass is on and off her stick in an instant.
Detroit's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
Hammers the shot! Oh, he stops him with the glove! Great reflexes there! Oh, my goodness, he's on fire in goal! Moves it to the middle! And a new pass! Deflected in front!
Well, they're forechecking hard here, James. All over the puck.
Too much traffic in the lane. Oh, man, he got hit again.
Man, he must feel like a piñata out there. He's been on his backside a half a dozen or more times tonight.
Puck scooped up by Rose. In close. Scores! The captain comes through. The Red Wings seem to be playing right to the final whistle here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting points, and they are steamrolling their opponent.
Point shot! Shuts him down! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
3 seconds.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Detroit's won the faceoff. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, comes up with a stop. Rips it. Stops him again. He's going to leave the blue paint to come play the puck. Some coaches get nervous for this. Takes it across the blue line. It's a 2-on-0. Shuts him down on the breakaway.
I thought the shooter had him here. He made a really good move, but the goalie reacted quickly and took away the shot.
And that's just out of reach. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Stop that one. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Red Wings carrying it along the blue line. Minnesota's lugging the puck behind their own net.
Here's the change.
Eriksson X won the draw inside his own end. And there's another stop.
Smothered that in close chance.
The Red Wings win the draw. Here's a blast. And he makes the easy save. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Raymond's on the attack in the offensive zone. Here's the chance to set up now. Oh, and he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no! Thunderous hit.
Well, that's inevitable. He had his head down, got hit so hard he dropped his stick. Now he's got to go pick it up before he can join the play again.
That's why coaches say keep your head up, right?
That's one of the reasons.
Scores!
No, I love the way that she's played. You can say that you can work hard and that's a good night, or you can score this many goals and it's a great night. Well, that screen looked like it was just about perfect, didn't it? He doesn't even react as this puck goes by him.
Detroit's all smiles on the bench next to you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having lots of fun. Not so much on the other side where this night has been a nightmare.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. She scores again! What a night!
This is endless. Every time the puck is on her stick, it ends up in the back of the net. She gets enough time to lean into that, but the release so quick. Jumps off her blade and into the net.
Detroit's taking a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro School of Hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
Hammers it on net. Came up with a nice save.
I like that she knows the strongest part of her game, and that's her feet. She gets moving, they can't stop her, and she's created another scoring chance.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Detroit's on the calendar next. That should be a fun one.
It should be. The teams play generally pretty aggressive physical games against each other.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Sends it in front, and then caroms off a twig in front of the net. She rocked him on the play.
Wow, did she run right over top of him.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone.
Rose has impeccable timing on the draw tonight. That's really one thing you learn as you get into this league and have to win face-off. It's not what you want to do, it's how do you do it and the timing of the puck hitting the ice. You got to be moving before that puck hits.
Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
He scores! That's two!
Earlier in the game, he was able to score. I thought he's kept his energy up and now has worked hard enough to get himself into position for another one. The goalie's not going to like this, mainly because that turnover right in front of him doesn't allow him to get set. He gets beat down low.
Detroit's on fire tonight, and they show no signs of slowing down in the third.
This has been almost a perfect hockey game for them. When they look at the video, they're going to be really happy.
The Red Wings get a hold of it. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Minnesota's looking to break out. Boom, against the wall.
There's a little anger in that hit. I mean, he had him closed off. He could have just eased him in, but he lowered the boom.
And a quick save on that one. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Time winding down in this one while we have a chance. Let's go to Carlin Bay, standing by ringside.
Burton's helped his team out by getting in on the scoring. He's had the stronger performance, in my opinion, guys.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Rocks him on the play. Quick feed to Merrill. Oh, he got absolutely walloped on that one.
Did he ever? I mean, he didn't have his head up, and the player ran right over top of him.
Takes it to the front, and he scores.
Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
The centermen glide into position. Detroit's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. Great glove save.
He makes the glove stop right from the slot. That's a dangerous chance.
Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. The final horn sounds. Rose put on a clinic tonight, Ray, something that you went down that road once.
Actually, twice. Powerplay scored 4 twice in the game. We lost one of them. I don't know what the other guys were doing.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.